Introduction to Climate Science for Kids, Understanding Our Weather and Climate. Weather and climate shape the world around us every single day. Just like how you choose different clothes for a sunny day versus a rainy one, animals and plants also adapt to their environment's weather patterns. Let's explore the fascinating world of climate science together. Weather vs. climate. What's the difference? Imagine you have a huge collection of your favorite books. Each individual book is like a day's weather, it tells one specific story. But if you look at all your books together, you can see patterns in the types of stories you like that's similar to climate. Weather is what's happening outside right now. Is it raining? Sunny? Windy? Climate, on the other hand, is the pattern of weather that a place experiences over many years. For example, a desert climate means it's usually hot and dry most of the year, while a tropical rainforest climate means lots of rain and warmth throughout the year. The Earth's amazing atmosphere. Our planet is wrapped in an invisible blanket called the atmosphere. This special layer of gases protects us like a cozy blanket, keeps you warm at night. The atmosphere is made up of different gases, including nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. These gases work together to keep Earth at just the right temperature for life to thrive, not too hot like Mercury and not too cold like Mars. The greenhouse effect, Earth's natural thermostat. Have you ever been inside a greenhouse? It's warm inside even when it's cold outside because the glass traps heat from the sun. Our atmosphere works in a similar way through something called the greenhouse effect. When sunlight reaches Earth, some of it bounces back into space, but some gets trapped by greenhouse gases in our atmosphere. This natural process keeps our planet warm enough for us to live comfortably. It's like having a perfect thermostat for Earth. Understanding weather patterns. Weather patterns are like nature's daily dance. They're created by the interaction of different elements. Temperature, how warm or cold the air is. Air pressure, the weight of the air pushing down on Earth. Humidity, how much water vapor is in the air. Wind, air moving from areas of high pressure to low pressure. These elements work together to create the weather we experience. For example, when warm air meets cool air, it can create clouds and rain. When the air pressure changes dramatically, it might bring a storm or clear, sunny skies. Tools of the trade. Scientists who study weather and climate use many interesting tools to understand what's happening in our atmosphere. Thermometers measure temperature. Barometers track air pressure. Anemometers measure wind speed. Weather satellites take pictures of clouds and storm systems from space. Weather balloons collect data high up in the atmosphere. These tools help scientists make weather forecasts and understand long-term climate patterns. It's like having a giant scientific toolkit to read Earth's mood. Fun weather experiments. Understanding weather doesn't just happen by reading about it, we can experience it through simple experiments. For example, you can make your own rain gauge using a clear plastic bottle to measure rainfall. Or create a wind vane from paper and a pencil to see which way the wind is blowing. These hands-on activities help us understand how weather works and why it changes. Climate patterns around the world. Our Earth is incredibly diverse, with different climate zones creating unique environments. Near the equator, it's usually warm and tropical all year round. As you move toward the poles, it gets progressively colder. Mountains can have their own special climates too, it's usually colder at the top of a mountain than at its base. These different climate zones create homes for different types of plants and animals that are specially adapted to live there. Why weather and climate matter. Understanding weather and climate is important because they affect almost everything in our daily lives. What clothes we wear. What foods we can grow. Where animals can live. How we build our homes. What activities we can do outside. When we understand weather and climate, we can better prepare for different weather conditions and appreciate the amazing patterns in nature that make our planet unique. Weather and climate science might seem complicated, but it's really about understanding the patterns in the world around us. By observing, measuring, and experimenting, we can learn how our atmosphere works and why weather changes. This knowledge helps us appreciate and protect our amazing planet, making us better stewards of Earth's natural systems.